What if I told you that there was a way to gain muscle mass faster through not doing something than by spending all these money on supplements and protein and all this yada yada yada, grow 20 pounds of mass in 1 month type marketing stuff? So I haven't been as much into bodybuilding now as I used to be, but I used to fall for all those marketing ploys. I remember, I think it was probably 10 years ago, they came out with Nitro Tech. This was the original Nitro Tech, and it was supposed to be the protein was 22 or however much times stronger than normal protein. And I remember me and my friend who would go to the gym together, we got this Nitro Tech, and we were pumped. We would take this, we'd go to the gym at 5 in the morning, and we had really good workouts. We were lifting pretty heavy weight for how old we were. Um, so the progress was there, but looking back now, 10 years into the future, that product was nothing but a bunch of marketing stuff to get us hyped to go do what would have already done something for us anyway. To be honest, taking a protein shake is no different than taking a nice glass of chocolate milk when you're done with the workout. Doesn't really matter if you take it right after you work out. It doesn't matter if you take it 5 hours after you work out. Your body's going to utilize it in the same exact way. I know that's something that's kind of hard to believe, especially with all the marketing going on and all the supplements you may or may not be taking, but I want you to try this just as an experiment to see for yourself how different or even better the results of gains you can get doing it the unorthodox way, the way that doesn't make other companies all the money from the marketing that they're putting out there. So when you gain mass, there's two primary ways that your body puts on muscle, right? There's hypertrophy. So that's when the actual muscle cells grow. So when you tear down muscle and you bring in the nutrients, your muscle cells grow, your muscles get bigger. The second way is something called hyperplasia. So hyperplasia is when the muscle cells actually split. So instead of making one muscle cell grow, you're creating new muscle cells. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. You have more muscle cells. So it's the same thing as when you eat garbage. You have fat cells that grow and you produce more fat cells to make up for all the garbage you eat. So your body on its own is capable of producing more muscle cells. And this is primarily done through growth hormone, which you can get through the black market, and I'm not suggesting that you do that in any way whatsoever, but it can also be done through fasting. Believe it or not, and I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole thing right now because that would be a little bit long of a discussion, but 3 days of fasting, water fasting, causes your body to produce more growth hormone than any $100 bottle of pills you can buy can do. And this is a survival thing that we've been programmed with since we were, little cave people looking for buffalo out in the wild, right? I mean, these people had to hunt down animals, and believe me, they weren't getting a buffalo every day. They weren't working out saying, all right, we gotta catch 2 buffaloes today and 3 buffaloes tomorrow to keep up our muscle mass. No, this stuff was pre-programmed into us, and in order for our survival, our body got used to functioning in a way where growth hormone was produced so that when we went a couple days without eating, we were able to hunt down that buffalo when the opportunity came, right? So, no, fasting doesn't cause muscle breakdown. It actually causes you to produce ketones, which causes you to burn fat instead of glucose for energy. And although it sounds counterintuitive, it's actually a much more efficient way of utilizing energy when you are in the process of building muscle. Now, there are rules as to how to go about that, which I'll talk about in a later video. For example, when you do fast, you don't want to be working out like you normally do, because fasting in itself brings oxidative stress to your body. So by working out and fasting, you're kind of actually causing a lot of oxidative damage in your body, because now you have nothing to repair itself. Whereas if you just fast, your body is doing this on its own. So, it's one of those things where you have to get out of your head where you have to work out 5, 6, 7 days a week. Just by having one set of 3 days in a month. If you have every month you fast for 3 days in a row, a water fast properly.
This is a reminder from Making Habits. Take out the trash.
Oh, there's Alexa's reminding me to take out the trash.
This is a reminder from Making Habits. Take out the trash.
So, speaking of taking out the trash, fasting for 3 days and allowing your body the time to rest basically allows your body the natural ability to take out its own trash via your colon. So you can either do it that way, or if you really don't want to wait, there is another option which involves, sticking a little thing up your booty hole and cleansing yourself out that way if you really, can't wait. But skip the $100 bottles of growth hormone, you know, pick 3 days, educate yourself on fasting and how to do it, how to properly break the fast. And you'll be surprised at how not only big but how quickly you can see these results. I would talk about it more, but I just end up going on a rant and it would be a really long video. But if you have any questions, just send me a message in the DM box and I'll explain this to you in more detail. Whatever kind of questions you have, I'll tell you whatever you need to know to properly do it. Right now I'm doing it. I'm past the 24-hour phase, so that's the hardest part because that's when your like hunger really triggers in hard and you have that feeling like you're losing out on your gains, but believe it or not, you're actually burning that belly fat. You're a fat burning machine. So sometimes the way that works is exactly opposite of what you have been told because no one's going to advertise you or advertise on TV, don't do this, because who makes money from saying that? Nobody does. If you get a bottle of pills, the manufacturers make money. So they're not going to tell you how it really works. No one's going to tell you that. So just think about that. Look it up. Google 72 hours growth hormone levels and see what you find and let me know. Leave anything, for me in the DMs, like I said, or in the comment section below. Have a great day. If you decide to do this, good luck. I wish the best and let me know. Share your progress with me. Peace.